Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. 0 and 3, 0 and 3, 0 and 3. Week 1, new season. At Tennessee, week 1. See what's up with it, bro. Try to get us a dub. Inflation charge.
It's football time in Tennessee. Glad to have you with us from Knoxville, and the evening stage is set for just a spectacular showdown on the banks of the Tennessee River, where the Volunteers are set to open another season. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Vols will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Alright, bro. Here we go.
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll try the right side. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences.
That's good.
Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums. And
Rocking
every
in
year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
Handoff to the lone back.
Oh,
One step wrap,
damn,
two
the close
step
quick.
squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And now on the pitch,
Get on the ball.
The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown ball. And the defense doing work.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand that.
Get him out of there, coach. Get him out of there. Sit. Get him out of there.
Jump on it,
Hungry.
but pick it up
Shit.
and make a play. They make a play in this offense. They have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Go the front.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this game.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. He's already got 46 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers.
We have to learn this tomorrow.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
Told you to go down that shit.
Dropping back, it's Hope. He unleashes a long one. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab and go for the score.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
See the freshman. Oh, shit.
Going for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Safety.
Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh, boy, it's kind of the opposite.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense bomber has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. He's up to 57 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, I should have went to triangle.
Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Triangle wide open.
Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10.
Shit. Yeah. Shit.
Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Wolverines are on the move.
Shit.
He's going to pass. He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
the best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The run from the shotgun. Ball's out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball.
Well, you always worry about turnovers in the first game, and for this young man, he's got to be able to turn the page. I know that was his first carry of the year. He puts it on the ground. That's the nightmare scenario, but you got to be able to wash that and flush it out. You got to be able to play the next play.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll try the right side. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Keeps the play going.
Come on, get him, man.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll give it to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Vols have a first down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolute shame. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hope. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
He should have won.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. Wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
That's an easy.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At the 45, on his way. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll line up for a a second down play. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Finds a crease at the just bowing ahead. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
You got graduated Friday, huh? Bill kissed him off when you look around. You can't see. And Legend Park.
And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying to punch it in.
What are you doing?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 4th down, and the clock keeps dwindling away, and they'll try to get the snap off quickly. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 4 back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll run it again.
Make the fucking tackle.
To the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They move the tight end all over. Here's the handoff. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Right back to the well.
Oh, shit, the block.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
325.
Fast motion from the offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here comes play number 6 of the drive.
Here we go.
Give to the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Quick pass on the fly motion. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Quarterback will audible. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Yes.
Incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense. But
Good
you
D.
take those breaks when you can get them.
You having these left-handed quarterbacks, too.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing
Get up.
for a defense to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming.
I'm trying to see the defense. Come on, man.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The inside handoff. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
Now on first down from the 40. To the air. It's Hope. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Second down coming up. They'll leave it with him. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north.
What time that's for Saturday?
And make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Looking to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch.
That shit, man. That was going to fucking me.
They go to the ground.
Man.
He's knocked down to the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Looking to throw, it's Hope.
Lock him up.
Little screen to the running
Oh.
back. Good tackle there to stop him short
He
of the
was
first
running
down.
in. Block
And
no
now they have to make
fucking
a
ball.
call.
Let me see, man. You know, it just look like football.
And to christen this fourth quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late.
Get in there. You got running into the kicker?
And puts 3 on the board.
Yes,
There
sir.
is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking for a crease to the left.
God, block him.
On the play, it's down at the 10.
Shit, I pressed the button too fast.
Second down coming up on this
Not
red
what I
zone
wanted to do.
opportunity. They'll try the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
with that.
Boy,
Shit.
they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to
Come
work with a
on,
first and goal.
come on.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Six. Ain't time to go. Yeah.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
That's fine.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Take the three. Take the three.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long
come
way
on,
from over.
man.
They're up by 12 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Turnover for the defense. Got room on the return.
Ooh.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. To the air, it's Hope.
Oh!
Double coverage, and it's
Oh!
intercepted. Looking for more room. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there. They're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're trying to get to him. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make
should have
plays
been a
like
sack.
this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on fourth.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
They want that clock to run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Almost big. Good, that's it. Good.
And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Power football with the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
And I think that can be really frustrating for a defense. You're in your own end. You want to create some space, 2nd and inches, trying to get physical, but can't get physical enough to get the first down. Now it's 3rd down. What do you do now?
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying to pick it up on the
first
ground.
down, that's good.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll move his way forward to the first
all
down.
that green and they get ran down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
You better get through there.
Give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh, almost better.
That play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
So you can see ourselves fine.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very...
You can go with a finally. Finally got a dub against Tennessee. Finally got a dub in week 1 against the SEC school. Let's see who's next. Oh. Alright, so Cincinnati, then go Space. See y'all in about 2 days. 2 days. We got Florida State. Until next time.